Alright guys, it's Trevingsley. It has been, I would dare say, too long since I've been here on YouTube. I've been on a little break, but I'm back. So let's go ahead and hop into the extreme physical stage of Super Battle Road in my series Back to the Battle Road, which I am of course bringing back. Now, as far as the team goes, you may be seeing a certain unit that you may not have known I pulled. That, of course, is the Namek transforming Super Saiyan Goku. I ended up pulling him off of a single after recording a podcast that I plan on doing. It may be on hiatus because Goresh and Talon and some of those other guys put together a podcast that kind of beat me to the punch. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm copying what they're doing, but I might still bring it back. I have the first episode recorded. It's been a minute. But yeah, so anyway, back to this. I do have the Namek Goku. He's nasty, of course. I love that card. I have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta here with a dupe. And then I believe my Gogeta has 3 dupes, if I'm not mistaken. And he's on the squad as well. I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with this stage. Ooh, look at that counter, Vegeta. Okay. That's what I like to see. But anyway, this shouldn't be too big of a issue, I don't think. I haven't played this stage in a long time, but how this is going right now, it's looking like it should be pretty much no problem. We're pretty close to taking out Vegeta, and also Raditz is halfway dead, so that's, of course, very good. I brought the Easy A Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, of course. He's very nice these days, 80% damage reduction for 10 turns. And he gets an attack buff upon stunning. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. I'm not going to try to go for a no item run or anything here, so I'm going to use a Nurse Chi-Chi just to be safe. I'm not trying to die here in Back to the Battle Road. The whole point of this series is to go back and see how easy some of these stages are. And eventually, of course, once we get to the newer stages of not Dokkan Battlefield, of Super Battle Road, it'll just simply be me going back to those stages since completing them. Because I have beaten all of the stages now. Thanks to Int Mai's Awakening, I was actually able to beat the future stage, so now I'm pretty confident in going back in all the stages. And hopefully completing the Back to the Battle Road series pretty soon. I hope. But as far as this stage goes, I mean, we're pretty much cruising. No one's giving us any problems. We're just kind of destroying the stage at this point. I also brought B-Pan, of course. B-Pan, we all know how nasty she is. One of the better units in the game, especially free-to-play wise. I feel like her power is undeniable. This little attack buff thing that she does here, I mean, it multiplies incredibly into some of these characters. So we should see a pretty decent difference. I wish the key was a little better here, but I mean, I can't complain too much if I'm being honest. It's been a pretty solid run so far. Namek Goku here taking a little bit of damage. If these fights lasted longer, he'd probably transform, honestly. But I don't see any of these fights lasting more than maybe 5 turns, which I think might be his transformation cutoff. I'm not sure. This is turn 3 right here. So I think turn 4, we're definitely going to finish Raditz off. I mean, he's on death's door as we speak. Pan didn't get her damage reduction. That was kind of annoying. Let's look real quick to see. I'm curious when Goku transforms, because I don't know too much about him, if I'm being real. I mean, I pulled him, but I haven't used him a whole lot. 70% or less from 3rd turn. Okay. So you might see him transform. I don't know. We'll pop Vegeta's active skill and then move on to the next stage, because that should definitely take out Raditz. But yeah, so far this has been a pretty clean run, as you can see. I mean, we're only on the first fight, really, but I've definitely seen this first fight go a lot worse than it's going right now. I want to say back in August when I made my mini comeback, I want to say I recorded this and it was giving me some problems. So maybe Namek Goku is the missing piece. Or really, it might be Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It might have been around the 4-year anniversary where I tried this last. I actually cannot remember to save my life. So let's try to stun Ginyu here. I think this is 6 key. Yeah, let's try to stun Ginyu. And then we'll have Vegeta attack Goldo at the end here. Hopefully these orbs falling away. Oh, sweet. They fell in a way to where Goku can Super Team. Alright, cool. I don't really like throwing the Super Saiyan Goku off rotation because I feel like he's a pretty important piece to us beating this nice and easy. But regardless, I mean, we'll do what we gotta do. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on this stage, he's not as impressive as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I was watching a video of mine earlier, today actually, where I was talking about Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And I've definitely changed my opinions on them a little bit as far as how well they stack up to Gohan and Goten. I think, so I was watching my Goku Black EZA video because I'm actually going to put up a Goku Black EZA related video later today. But basically I said that I think that Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are more consistent than them, which I kind of stand by, but I definitely think at the very least that Goku is definitely better than Vegeta's Super Saiyan 4, the more I've done some of these events. And then I would also say that Gohan and Goten is better than both of them. Just straight up. Not to say that it's like a super wide margin, but I do think that they're both better than, or that Gohan and Goten are definitely better than both the Super Saiyan 4s, and are the best unit on Global right now. Wow, we took a lot of damage there. The good news is when Super Saiyan Goku comes around, which I think he will, we shouldn't have a problem with him transforming, which is cool. Let me maybe do this, actually, just to be on a safer side. And I'm also going to use a future Bulma, because why not? You know, there's no reason not to. I'm not trying to do no item runs. Now, will I try to do that in the future? Maybe, but I don't know. I think these type stages for sure I could probably knock out no item runs in, and then maybe some of the category stages. Off the top of my head, I think Buu Arc I could probably do no item, especially with Gohan and Goten on the squad. But besides that, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, but that's going to keep Goku from transforming. That might have been a mistake. We're just going to go ahead and throw this at Birder here. Yeah, we'll do this rotation. We'll throw this active skill at Birder. I don't know what the friend Vegeta's at. I'll actually probably look at his stuff after this. I'll show off some of the spreads as well that I have on the team. And then I'll tell you some other units that I think could be useful here as well. So let's see. Gogeta, just off the bat, 9 additional 17 crit. If I pull another dupe, I will not be rainbowing him. I'll be taking away 3 crit for 3 dodge. My Vegeta has a dupe. 6 additional... No, this is the friend Vegeta. 6 additional 20 crit, no dodge. Should have given him dodge, buddy, but that's just my opinion. We got Goku here, 55%, you know. I did not pull dupes of him. B-Pan here, 6 additional 14 crit, 6 dodge. I actually really like that spread on her. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, 9 additional 8 crit, 9 dodge. Very even spread, which I like. You've seen my Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, 12 additional 11 crit, 3 dodge. I give this to a lot of units. And then my Vegeta has 1 dupe, 6 additional 8 crit, 3 dodge. Alright, so now that we're all caught up, let's go ahead and take out Jace. Let's get his ass out of here. I probably wasted a little bit of time too, but at the same time, like I'm not trying to go for a record here either. I'm gonna beat it, and then we're gonna go to the extreme physical stage, or the extreme STR stage, I guess, where we'll just dominate that, and then we'll move on to the category stages of Back to the Battle Road, which is gonna be super fun, I think. We got Turles' Armored Squad here. We have gotten this is the second 5-man squad we've gotten, which is kind of annoying, but we'll make it work. We'll throw B-Pan at the end here. I think she's probably the worst defensively. Let's go for a ballsack guy at the end here. I think his name's Raisin. I think I've actually had this debate in a video before if his name's Raisin or what. Because I know it's Armand Cacao. Cacao's who just hit us. I think that's Raisin at the end, and I can't for the life of me remember that first guy's name. I really don't know what it is. I'm not even sure. Is he from the story event? I've never seen him pop up in summons, so he might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a little bit of a tangent there, if I'm being honest, but Turles' Armored Squad, of course, they're Turles' Armored Squad. I mean, they're not super impressive in general, let alone in Dokkan. Let's see. Luckily for us, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta gets a bunch of orbs from, basically from just one STR orb. I'm sorry, I was a little bit all over the place there. I woke up recently. But yeah, so him getting that 4 key from an STR orb really is going to help us here. And it's really going to help you in any Super Battle Road stage. I would just say in category stages, make sure you protect Vegeta a little bit, or make sure he gets that 18 key super. Because the reason I think that he's worse than Goku, and Truth is also vocalized this point, and that really is probably his point first. I was a little bit on the fence for a while there, but basically Vegeta's worse than Goku because he doesn't raise defense on his 12 key, while Goku does. So it protects Goku a lot more, the fact that he can raise his defense on that 12 key super, as opposed to what Vegeta can do, where he raises attack, which is cool, and it's also useful, but raising defense is a lot more useful in these endgame hard events than raising attack is. And that's why Super Saiyan 4 Goku seems a little bit more valuable to me than Vegeta does. There's nothing against Vegeta. I mean, I'm a Vegeta fanboy. I mean, look at that. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta just got that 3 dodge, but it's just how it is. And that's not to say that Vegeta is even bad. I would say that I like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and this is probably a very controversial opinion, I'm not sure. I like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta definitely more than AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, the LR. I like him a hell of a lot better than Int Cell, I'll say that for free. God forbid I ever do an Int Cell showcase video, because it's really going to be me crapping on Int Cell for I don't know, 15 minutes or something. That unit, man. Maybe when I do a Super Battle Road video where he can be on the team, I'll vocalize some of my opinions on Int Cell. But yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty smooth run altogether. Key's been a little rough. We got the Dokkan attack with Vegeta, which is fine. I mean, I'm not worried about losing here or anything. Even if Cacao supers us, I mean, we'll just be in a decent position to transform with Goku. But Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is going to demolish this. I mean, almost no problem. Between B-Pan's active skill and a lot of his links being active right now next to Gogeta, besides Saiyan Pride and Saiyan Roar and stuff like that, he should have no problem. Yeah, 2.79 attack stat. I mean, he's going to demolish them. One thing I think is interesting with the Super Saiyan 4s is that Goku has better defense than Vegeta, even though Vegeta has the defense at the start. And then Vegeta can hit harder than Goku. I've always thought that was interesting, the way that they built them. I also think, regarding Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, he can be underwhelming if you don't have a dupe of him, especially these days. God, another 5-man squad. Now I'm kind of upset we missed that, what's it called? I'm blanking. We missed the Dokkan attack for this stage, that's what I was trying to say. Alright. So we're just going to go for Bojack first. I don't normally do that. I normally like to pick off the guy at the end and then go for the strong guy. That was my strategy back in the day when these stages were super hard. But I think we should be fine here, honestly. Goku should be pretty close to having his full attack built up. He's here at 1,000,000. That's pretty solid for him, especially on a 120 team. Hopefully he can transform in this video. That'd be cool, but I'm not going to expect it outright. So like I said, I'm not trying to die in this video. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I do really like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but without a dupe, I feel like he's a little bit underwhelming. Getting those additionals and his, I believe giving him a chance to dodge really increases his value. You can say that about a lot of other units, of course, but with Vegeta especially, I think he's a lot more impressive with a dupe than without one. Alright, so if we put Gogeta next to Vegeta, do any of these guys attack twice? Does Zangief attack twice? No. Alright, we're going to go for a stun on Gokua. And then we'll give Gogeta, or we'll give, Gogeta. Jesus. We'll give Gogeta this, and he should be able to take out Bojack. And then we'll give Vegeta these, and we'll just see what he can do. But yeah, the Super STR team these days is a lot stronger than it used to be. With the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and the transforming Namek Goku, I do believe they're a lot stronger than they used to be. I would say they were one of the worst, or one of my least favorite typings before those two units were released, but now that they're on the team as well, along with Gogeta's EZA also, I don't want to count him out. Also, I'm glad I didn't aim Vegeta at Gokua, so that we can take Bojack out. But yeah, with those buffs, I just think that they're a lot stronger of a team, honestly. And with B-Pan as well. You could call her a recent buff too. Just a lot of good STR buffs recently, which I've been very much a fan of, if I'm being honest. It's just, Ki is such a problem on this team. It's very, very frustrating. I should have low-key just taken the L and brought a support unit to help out, but it's fine. Should we use B-Pan's active skill? No, we're not going to use it right now. I think this fight's going to last long enough so when she pops up again, it'll be more useful than it will be right now. But Goku, 1.8 million, pretty decent for him. Not super duper impressive, but he's also not transformed, you know, so that's something to keep in mind as well. B-Pan's going to heal us up a little bit here, which is nice. That's a lot of her viability right there. It's her active skill and that healing that makes her very impressive. Also, side note, LR Tech Vegito Blue over here, almost just as impressive as he was back in the day when he first came out. He's a beast. Don't underrate him, I would say. He does really good here. I mean, 6,000 damage in Super Battle Road is nothing. If you're getting attacked for normals for 6,000 damage, you got nothing to worry about. You saw Goku earlier. He was taking like 30k and all that before he was starting getting hit. Or before he started building his defense from getting hit. So it definitely could be a lot worse. I mean, Gogeta right there just took 30k, and he has decent defense. So that should tell you how valuable LR Vegito Blue is. If you have not grinded him up, you definitely need to. He is one of the best free-to-play units in the game, without, like, no debate. And yeah, I mean, he's just super impressive all around. Alright, so we're going to pop both these active skills here, and that might be the end of it. If they both crit, it could be over. Alright, so yeah, that's Beto done? Or that might be Bujin. I get them confused as well. These minions, man, I get them confused all over the place. This has actually been going a little bit longer than I thought it would, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get this W. Alright, I think that might be it. Yeah, what a beautiful finish. Alright, so yeah, that was the Super STR stage against Extreme Physical of Super Battle Road. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. I'm Trevingsley. I will be back later today with a run of the Goku Black EZA, kind of mirroring the one I did on JP a while ago, and I'll link that in that video. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.